Today I want to show people how to make a good Philly cheesesteak. The first thing right off the bat, you want to saute your onions and green peppers. I can tell you from my past experiences, having a sub where the onions and the green peppers are uncooked doesn't taste the same. So get two small saucepans going with just a little bit of butter after you slice up an onion and green pepper into nice long strips. Transition. Once you finish slicing up your green pepper into nice long strips, you want to get it into a nice pan with some butter. Through camera editing, I kind of skipped ahead so people don't have to watch all the boring slice part, except for this part. In case anybody's wondering, they're park water sold separately. Slice up your onion into nice long strips for sauteing. You can go my method or you can go your method. It all depends how you feel. Depending on how much steak and sub you're about to make, you can cut a whole onion, and if you live with someone you love, you probably won't do the whole onion. That's why I'm only doing half. And yes, after I cut the onion, I pull it apart to make sure all of it is nice and loose before frying. And through the magic of camera editing, we're sauteing the vegetables. Now we can start on the steak. And yes, it is the cheaper version, but it's steak. And like always, I have my little cupcake cup full of seasoning. This one is salt, pepper, and a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning. Get the butter nice and hot. Break up your steak into smaller pieces and begin frying. And with these, I tend to break them apart and then get them to a nice cook. Put a little bit of the seasoning, not all of it. You want to save some for later, basically. From here on out is easy. Make sure your onions get a nice caramelized brown. I use sweet onions versus white or yellow onions. Adds to the flavor. And you want the green peppers to have just a little bit of a burn on the edges, but not too much. It'll just bring out a little bit more of the flavor. And at this point, I'm just waiting for my steak to finish off. Then I'll show you some fun stuff to do after that. So my green pepper and onions are finished sauteing. Right now I'm just waiting for the steak to finish. So here's where I have a little bit of fun, because I have a beautiful toaster oven compliments my wife. I get a toaster pan. I go grab some hoagie bread. God, I'm slow walking. Nothing too complex. A good amount of steak, onion, green peppers on the top, a mound of cheese, and then into the toaster oven for like 5 minutes to get a little bit crispy on the outside, but melt a mound of cheese through the middle. And of course, some people prefer to toast the inside of a bun and then put the meat inside. I toast the outside, so the outside has got a crunch, a little bit crisp, but then everything inside gets all sticky and gooey and melted together because of the cheese holding everything together. Toss a little bit of whatever you prefer on top, whether it be some steak sauce or barbecue sauce, whatever you feel. And now you get to see me eat some because I'm a fat kid. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. That's the good shit there. Bye.